You walk into a fast food restaurant feeling hungry. You look at the menu. So many options. So many deals everywhere. You just want something simple and quick. Nothing extra. Nothing expensive. But somehow, you order more than you planned. A bigger size. An extra drink. Maybe a combo meal that sounds like a better deal. Everything feels like a smart choice at the moment. And when you check the bill, it's way more than you expected. You pause for a second and wonder, how did this get so expensive? This is not an accident. Fast food restaurants design their menus in a very smart and calculated way. They use pricing tricks, smart layouts, and psychology to gently push you to spend more money without realizing it. You think you are choosing freely, but the menu is quietly guiding your decision. In this video, we will reveal how these pricing tricks really work and how you can avoid falling for them. You walk into a fast food joint with $10 and a simple craving, but you walk out $18 lighter with a mega meal you didn't even want. You didn't lose your willpower. You were the victim of a coordinated psychological heist. In 2026, fast food pricing isn't just about the cost of beef and buns. It is an algorithmic science designed to exploit the blind spots in human cognition. As a food industry analyst, I've spent years deconstructing how chains like McDonald's, KFC, and Taco Bell use menu engineering to pick your pocket. From the decoy effect to digital price discrimination, here are the secret pricing tricks the industry hopes you never notice. 1. The decoy effect. Why the medium is a lie. One of the oldest and most effective tricks in the book is asymmetric dominance, better known as the decoy effect. Imagine you're looking at soda sizes. Small, $2. Medium, $3.75. Large, $4. Most people look at the medium and then the large and think, for only 25 cents more, I might as well get the large. The medium isn't there to be sold. It exists solely to make the large look like a bargain. By pricing the middle option disproportionately close to the most expensive one, chains push you toward the higher margin large while making you feel like a savvy shopper. In reality, the cost of the extra soda to the restaurant is fractions of a penny, while the extra 25 cents you paid is pure profit. 2. The naked price and currency sign removal. Look closely at modern digital menus in 2026. You'll notice something missing: the dollar sign. Research in consumer psychology has shown that the presence of a currency symbol triggers the pain of paying in the brain's insula. By displaying a naked number, like 9.99 instead of $9.99, restaurants create a psychological distance between the food and your money. It feels less like a financial transaction and more like a simple choice. Additionally, chains use 99-cent ending pricing to exploit the left-digit effect. Our brains process numbers so quickly that $4.99 feels significantly cheaper than $5 because we encode the 4 before we even register the cents. 3. Dynamic pricing, the Uberification of lunch. In 2026, the price of your Big Mac is no longer static. Major chains have fully integrated dynamic pricing, or surge pricing, into their digital kiosks and mobile apps. The lunch rush tax. Using AI, the menu boards can detect when a store is hitting peak capacity. To manage demand and maximize profit, prices for popular items may automatically tick up by 10% to 15% between 12 p.m. and 1:30 p.m. Geofencing. If your mobile app detects you are in an affluent neighborhood, or perhaps near a competitor that just closed for renovations, the special offers sent to your phone will be slightly more expensive than those sent to a user in a different zip code. 4. The value meal mirage. The value meal is the greatest sleight of hand in retail history. Chains bundle an entree, a side, and a drink, labeling it as a deal. However, as labor and ingredient costs have shifted, the actual savings on these bundles have shrunk to near zero. In many 2026 menus, ordering a burger and water separately is actually cheaper than the meal, but the menu layout is designed to hide the individual prices. By highlighting the bundle in bright colors and placing it in the center of the visual field, the sweet spot, they guide you toward the highest margin combination. 5. Digital dark patterns in apps. If you use a fast food app, you are being nudged at every turn. These are known as dark patterns. The pre-selected upsell. When you go to checkout, the large size or an extra order of hash browns is often pre-selected. You have to actively click no to opt out, banking on your choice architecture fatigue to just let the extra $2.50 slide. Gamified rewards. Reward points create a sunk cost fallacy. You might spend an extra $5 just to reach the 1,000 points needed for a free taco that only costs $1.50. You feel like you're winning, but the house always wins. 6. How to fight back. The anti-trick guide. Now that you know how they're playing the game, here's how you win it. 1. Do the mental unbundle. Always check the price of the entree alone. If you aren't truly thirsty, the $3.50 you're paying for a soda in a value meal is the most expensive liquid you'll buy all day. 2. Order via the a la carte hack. Sometimes, two small items provide more volume than one large for a lower price. For example, 2 4-piece nuggets are often cheaper than 1 6-piece nugget in certain regional markets. 3. Disable precise location on apps. Limit the app's ability to use your location for dynamic pricing. Check the prices on a browser before opening the app to see if you're being targeted with a convenience markup. 4. Ignore this sweet spot. The most profitable items for the restaurant are usually in the top right and center of the menu. Look at the bottom left or the hidden edges for the true value items. The expert's bottom line. Fast food is a miracle of logistics, but its pricing is a masterpiece of manipulation. In an era where every cent is tracked by AI, your best defense is awareness. When you walk into a restaurant, remember, the menu isn't a list of options. It's a map designed to lead you to the most expensive destination. By 2026, this map has become hyper-personalized. We are seeing the rise of biometric menu adaptation, where kiosks use basic facial analysis to estimate your age and mood, subtly reordering the menu to show comfort foods to a stressed customer or high-margin family bundles to a parent with children. This is the ultimate nudge, using your own physiological state to decrease your price sensitivity. Furthermore, the industry is shifting toward shadow inflation, where the price remains stable but the input density decreases. You might pay the same for a premium chicken sandwich, but the weight of the protein has been reduced by 10%, or high-cost natural fats have been swapped for lower-cost synthetic emulsifiers. This isn't just about the dollar amount on the screen. It's about a systematic attempt to detach the consumer from the value of the raw ingredients. To navigate this, you must stop viewing fast food as a service and start viewing it as a high-stakes negotiation. Your data and your hunger are being leveraged against you. Knowing the rules of their game is the only way to keep your wallet intact.